Welcome to Trash Talk. I'm Lane.
I'm D.
Oh, that was bad.
I don't know why he's racing. Who are you?
Oh, I'm John, and it takes a big man to admit they're wrong.
What are you wrong about?
I tried this past week to harvest my dog's farts. It did not work. I was going to just fart in 2 jars and then hand them both to you as a trick.
But it didn't work.
But problem is I've been having soup farts lately, so everything smells like the soup I've been eating. It's good soup, by the way. But problem, I don't know why it smells the same going in and out.
Smells like shit to me.
I'm eating
Some
shit.
bullshit.
I'm eating shit soup, yes. But I didn't want to disrespect you, so
I appreciate that.
I didn't
Thank you for thinking about
trick you
Trash
into
Talk.
smelling my farts twice. So, you're welcome. Now, I believe Derek has a game show for us.
On with the new guessing game Derek has just invented for us.
Welcome to Fart Talk.
So fucking stupid.
I'm going to play a fart sample off a fart soundboard, and you have to name or guess the name of the fart.
Can you pick your favorite though of when we come up with names?
What you come up with?
Yeah,
Okay.
pick a favorite so someone at least wins the round
Okay.
or whatever.
And after I'll give you maybe a simple hint, and I'll give you a hint in between each round.
all right.
It could be anything.
Okay.
All right.
Nope, that was just me.
First one is called. We'll play it again. What do you think that is called?
What the fuck?
Oh man. Okay.
I mean, the easiest one I can think of, because I'm going to steal
The first, I'll give you a hint. It's exactly what you think it is.
Yeah, I was going to call it fart puke.
It's a double exploder.
Wrong and wrong. All right, I'll try to play it again, and I'll give you another hint.
Okay.
Now, John was closest, just in the wrong order.
Well, yeah, but it's not.
So it's a fart shit.
But it's not
Or it's a
puke
vomit shit.
But it's not puke fart, though, because it's
Is
fart.
that your guess?
Well, I said fart puke earlier. You said that was wrong.
Yeah.
It's a
So
it's a
how
poop.
is it puke
What's
fart?
your guess?
is different?
What's your guess?
My official guess is going to be the double pipe classic.
No. Lane?
It's got to be a poop throw up.
Still the wrong order.
Fine, puke fart.
I'll give you another
No,
hint.
it's not a poop fart.
Puke
No.
fart.
You're one of the words that you've been frequenting is right, and
That's
one of
right.
the other words that you've been frequenting is wrong.
Vomit fart.
We have a winner.
Oh fuck!
That's all I got to say about that.
Welcome to Trash Talk. Let's do this.
Wait.
Next fart, please.
Don't double intro, dude. You're going to confuse everybody watching.
No, I'm not. I'm just. This is what we're doing at Trash Talk. Welcome to Trash Talk. We talk about
This is
fart
why we're here.
names.
All right.
Number 3.
You guys have heard
2.
this one before, but for our first-time listeners, this is a first-time fart.
Is it Jonathan Davis farting?
All right. Your hint is...
No, wait. Have I guessed? Do we give a hint the first time?
Before the guess.
Okay.
All right. So, this is a preface.
My head hurts so
A
bad.
preface?
Yeah, it's 2 words. It's got a preface, and you're probably not going to guess what it's referring to off my first one. But-
Okay. So it's a Sandman spill or whatever. That's what I'm gonna call it.
Sandman spill?
No,
That's your final
sand
answer.
people spill. Sand people spill.
Spill.
Yeah, he's
What's the
spilling.
spill part?
Something's getting spilled.
Oh,
there.
I mean, so it sounds like it's like
I
a
told you
Tuscan.
two words. That was 2 words.
It's like a Tuscan.
Sand people spill?
Sand people spill.
Like a Tuscan.
Was sand people 1 word or 2 words?
I think it's 2.
Yeah, Tuscan.
You've already wrong, then obviously.
Yeah, I'm seeing that. Okay.
2 words. And I'm telling you, the first one's a preface, right? So you could probably guess the
Suffix?
second word pretty easy.
Does that make it a suffix
I don't
as
know.
well?
I'm not-
So
good English.
it's something fart. I'm sure they all have fart in their name. That's how you.
If that's
found
what
them
you
on the
think
soundboard.
it is, you
I'm
might
gonna say
be right.
just Tuscan fart.
Tuscan fart.
Under the
Tuscan
Tuscan
fart, and then another one that was too many words to be right if I told you how many words.
In the sun.
You're both wrong. All right.
Under the Tuscan
Now,
fart.
I'll give you
I'd
a
watch that.
pretty strong hint. The preface is an organ.
What the fucking Christ? The organ.
It's It's a spleen fart. Spleen fart. Right? The spleen, Pee Wee Herman.
This is all true. Spleens happen.
He's the Magic Man.
oh,
What was it
yeah.
called? Magic Man?
No, Mystery Man.
Mystery Man.
the spleen.
Oh God. I mean,
Oregon.
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 Yeah, I think that seems pretty
Spleen.
good. That seems. My God.
What organ? And what is the second word?
Dick fart.
Dick fart.
I don't know. I can't.
Mr. Dick Fart.
Excuse me. Wrong. All right, your last and final hint.
So it wasn't.
Please.
This organ is the only organ to name itself.
Oh, tongue fart.
Wrong.
I don't know what organ is named itself except your tongue. Named itself?
Yeah, this is weird.
Think about it.
Brain fart? Because
You've
brain
already
fart.
had a guess.
Oh, all right.
You've already guessed.
All right.
Why don't you use your
Okay, so yeah. So you say it.
and figure it out?
So it is a mind fuck.
Oh my God! What? It was dished up to you. God
What is
damn
it?
it! It
What
was
is it?
given to you.
What is
Brain
it?
fart.
I gave it.
Well, you fucked it up.
that was an unforced error that you did not capitalize on.
I even
You're a
gave
moron.
you use your and figure it out.
Well,
dude.
it still comes down to the final round.
How are my levels? I turned up.
Your levels. You're leveling, man.
good?
We get loud.
No, I'm just because I changed my.
Okay. Derek, final fart.
All right,
You can see, can't you, though?
barely. But I don't really care.
Oh, I'll make it more accessible to you.
Thank you.
That was it?
No, that was not
So
it.
that's-
Oh, he
that's-
lost his fart?
No, I have it. I'm on the right page. I just need a. Some of these names are so funny. That was not it.
You're supposed to have remembered the fart. Are these the honorable mentions?
Oh, wait, I think I got it. Yeah.
What?
That's it.
Dog fart.
It's a quack. Duck fart.
Alright, wait. I haven't even given you a hint yet.
Oh, okay. What you
Oh, yeah.
It's a very simple answer.
Duck. Quack.
You said it was a simple answer. That's it. That's
Quack.
the hint.
That's the hint.
Quack is my answer.
Barking spider. No.
You're both wrong.
All right.
It's exactly what you think it is.
Queef.
This is the fart show. This is fart
Oh,
talk. It's not queef
It's
talk.
clapper.
No.
Final hint.
Poot.
Alright.
Derek is loving this.
The
Not
final
using his
hint is
microphone.
this.
Not using his
It's
microphone.
it's a double question, the final hint. What is this? What is that noise?
It's a fart.
And what do you call this sound you're hearing right now?
Fart. A toot. What?
Toot toot.
Sorry.
Fart fart.
You actually said it in my original question. A fart. That's all this is called. A fart.
That's this title, is a fart.
A fart.
Yeah,
That's a fucking trick question,
But if
Derek.
I already got it, why would you
I told you
keep
it's simple.
going?
It's exactly what you think it is. And I
But-
said, what is this called?
Yeah, but I
You
said
a
fart, so why would
There
you keep
go.
going if I already got it? All right.
Well,
Clearly this game needs to be refined, and we'll definitely play it again.
join us next week on Fart Talk
Name that.
when we talk about what
Name
All right.
that fart.
All right. That's
That was
awesome.
too loud, but it's okay.
Let's
Refine your farts,
let's
Derek.
back up and get that for clean, so we can actually.
You want to
Let's
cheer?
actually use that as an intro.
Name that.
Nay.
No, wait.
Oh, now make a fart noise.
1, 2, 3, go.
After the fart.
Okay.
Name it.
No. You haven't said
fart.
that part.
Oh.
1, 2.
Name that fart. You fuck.
I don't know what they're going to do. I'm picking random ones.
Well, do the brain fart. That's by far the best fart.
No.
Okay, ready? Ready?
There you go.
Okay. You ready?
Yeah.
Name.
No. 1, 2.
Name that fart! All right. Next week on Fart Talk.
Oh boy, we are.
Welcome to Trash Talk.
This is a.
Go ahead and email us, trashtalkomaha@gmail.com, and let us know if you like Fart Talk.
This is culturally important.
Yeah. I mean, in these times, we need a little escape like Fart Talk. Right?
Problem is it stinks.
It does stink.
When I listen to Fart Talk, I definitely feel something escaping out of me.
Oh, good one.
Everyone needs a little escapism in their life.
Somebody once told me the world was going to roll me. I'm not the sharpest tool in the shed.
Do not start singing.
I'm not going to start singing it.
Fuck.
But, like he's like, gas. Get away from this place.
Is that what that song's about?
The second, the third or whatever verse. It's
Yeah, they're having a real gas.
somebody once asked if I could spare some change for gas. I had to get myself away from this place. Yes, what a concept. I can use a little fuel myself. We can all use a little change. It's very poetic and
No,
but
but
one
that's
of two
about-
good songs Smash Mouth ever had. But so
Man, they
he
had
started it.
their time and place, right? They had 1 year Smash Mouth was fucking king of the world.
When was Walking on the Sun? That was 90s.
That was probably one of their last. Yeah, I was going to say it's late 90s.
No,
They were
because
just-
Astro Lounge.
99. So.
same thing with like Creed. Like for that split moment, you thought Creed was cool, right?
Why was Creed so fucking popular?
They were everywhere,
and
though.
they're terrible.
Yeah.
I never understood the Scott Stapp.
Which is worse, Creed or Nickelback? Yeah.
Nickelback.
Oh shit!
I
Nickelback.
have enjoyed watching the lead singer of Nickelback getting full-on massive bottles of alcohol getting thrown in his face. Glass bottles.
And rocks. He's got rocks thrown in his face.
There's a lot of videos of that online.
Yeah. Yeah.
Damn.
You can kind of respect the Scott Staff guy from Creed, I think is his name.
No, you can't.
Yeah, you kind of
Dude,
can.
he was at a celebrity poker tournament, wasted off his face going, I'm fucking Scott Stapp of Creed. You can't do this to me.
Well, that's awesome though. Yeah, I like that.
I mean, you'd almost have to
My husband
shout
doesn't even
that.
like it.
I don't know. As far as the music though, I liked Creed's music more than Nickelback when they were popular, just because it was heavier. It seemed to be a little heavier, more grungier.
They were one of those
subject matter.
You
was-
didn't know they were even Christian at the time, too.
Right.
You know, it was subtle. It was very subtle.
Yeah, and then Nickelback shows up with that shit.
Nickelback is a product of Creed, probably in a way.
I don't know,
right?
but I don't know how many albums Creed had, like one or two.
What was another
but
annoying
Nickelback
band
had like
from back
18 fucking albums or something.
Yeah.
But Nickelback is still around and touring, and people that usually don't wear
I
sleeves
think
loves it.
that Creed guy though, had waves of in and out of rehab. I feel like he has got some issues. I
Maybe.
think.
I don't know.
I mean, and at least he's honest about it. He's open about it. You know.
Because Creed disbanded and then they started Alter Bridge,
Oh no shit.
trying to bring back Creed.
What is that? How do you know that?
I honestly don't know why I know that. I really don't know. I think it's because Alter Bridge came out when I had Sirius for my truck when I was driving semi.
Okay.
And I was listening to Octane, the hard rock channel, and there's here's a news from Alter Bridge. Fucking Scott Stapp from Creed started a new fucking band. Oh. Literally every interstitial was fucking hard rock.
Kind of just reminds me of when a band fades out and then comes back as a different band, like Rage Against the Machine.
Stained
became Audio Slave.
not Stained. Well, no.
Besides
No,
Zach.
they didn't become Audio Slave.
No, they got rid of
was,
Zach and
it was-
became
what's his name?
Chris Cornell.
I think Chris Cornell.
it was
Basically,
in the same exact
no, it was
band.
Soundgarden came back
Oh,
as
I'm
Audio
sorry.
Slave. Yeah, because
No.
I
It's the Rage. Tom Morello.
I understand it's the whole band of Rage with.
Chris Cornell.
Thank you, but it was also more Chris Cornell's music played by Rage. No, seriously, look at it.
I don't know.
Big
I don't.
thing back. I got really into this back in the day because I never liked Audio Slave ever. I don't know why. I just never got into him because I like Rage. Never got into Audio Slave, and then I was reading a Cracked article about how Chris Cornell's music, his actual writing ability, is insane, and Rage could not keep up with it. Not Tom, obviously, but drums and bass could not keep up with it, which is weird because Rage is driven by bass, complemented by guitar, and then an angry Puerto Rican. Is he Puerto Rican? Scott De La
Zach's
Rocha
from
sounds
South
Puerto
Africa.
Yeah, I was gonna say I didn't think it was Puerto Rican. South Africa.
I just threw out Puerto Rican.
Yeah. No, I think Derek's right about that.
South African? Okay.
Yeah.
His dad was in the government.
I think,
level.
he lived through the,
Oh, shit.
Embassy or
Apartheid?
something.
Apartheid?
That's the right word.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. I couldn't think of the name of it.
Apartheid did not end as long ago as we thought.
No, dude. I actually...
Isn't that fucking crazy to think about that?
I just recently finished Trevor Noah's book.
Yes, I was just about to say Trevor Noah talks about it in his stand-up
Dude,
special a couple years ago.
The book that he wrote is insane. Talking about like the things he dealt with as a kid. I mean, it's just such a different environment. There's different religions and languages. He was like a thug.
Possessions too.
Selling things on the streets.
Trevor Noah?
Trevor Noah, was like in a gang, and he was like a DJ.
He's not that old, is he? Either. He's
No, not really. It ends really fucked up. I thought his mom like gets shot because the whole thing is about like how great his mom was, like motivating him throughout his whole life.
Yeah.
But like she gets shot at the end, and he has to fucking deal with it all. It was a really good book.
The only thing I remember from his special was when he was walking on the street and his mom had to walk on the other side of the street and his dad on the other side on the ones. I was like, how fucking old is this kid? And when did apartheid end?
The 90s,
I mean,
man.
it's literally the literal opposite side of the world from us. Down and over.
Yeah.
So it's like it's so far removed you don't even like.
So
Holy shit! When did apartheid end? The
the 90s. I'm pretty sure the 90s.
Off the top of my head.
In the 90s, it was, officially by the government or whatever.
Yeah. But that doesn't mean like people still don't hold their prejudices.
Shit,
and
we were 160-ish
4th?
years removed from the Civil War, and we still have issues.
May 4th, 1990.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, exactly.
May
The
4th,
90s. Yeah.
1990.
That's
Star Wars Day, 1990.
Oh wow, man!
They love Star Wars so much.
Star Wars
A New
fought
Hope
for equal rights.
can like bring people together.
But the Empire struck back.
Well, no, they won.
No, it was Return of the Jedi.
Yeah, it was Jedi.
Is that when Mandela got released?
No, that was. Damn, that's crazy to think about how. And
He didn't even get released until like the late 90s. I feel
I
like.
think that's
Yeah.
right.
Oh yeah. He was 27 years in prison. I know that. That's the only number I know.
Seems right.
But I think it's crazy to think that civil rights isn't even 60
So-
years old. Actually, no, civil rights is almost 60 years old.
Yeah,
From
yeah.
1960.
So what about?
Isn't that fucking insane?
What about Rage? What did Zach?
He was mad about civil rights, obviously.
He lived through that. He saw all that because I don't know this.
That was in government.
Yeah, you
in
have
South
to
Africa.
because the original Rage album came out in 91 or 2 or something like that. So I mean,
And he was already an adult at that point. or
And
whatever.
yeah, but of course, when did they? Do you have any idea the age of those guys when they released an album?
I feel like Derek's kind of the
You know,
Rage expert here.
Because like most,
They were young. I don't know.
yeah, but you're
yeah.
the biggest. I would say he's a bigger fan of Rage than I am. I don't know about you, but
I have listened a very long time. But like Battle for Los Angeles was the first Rage album I had.
was that the Monk?
That's like the 4th album.
What is the Burning Monk one?
That's the first one. That's Rage.
That's self-titled, isn't it?
That's
Yeah,
original
yeah.
one.
That album is so good.
God, it's good.
That's gonna be like one of the greatest albums
When I
probably
was,
of
when I started to learn to play
eras.
bass, I made a point to learn every single song and I just start the CD and play it, just because it's so
that's
good.
cool. Yeah.
And it's so simple yet so not. You know what I'm saying? I think that's why they captured a lot of people. Not only him screaming and being pissed off, but the musicality of it, where it's not. Again,
I always think it's
bass supported by guitar. And Tom Morello is a crazy wizard man.
He would have been
melodies.
21 would have been Zach De La Rocha, the lead singer, when the first album came out.
Okay, that
in
makes,
'91 or whatever.
that makes sense.
Yeah. So
Okay,
was born
so
in
he lived through
1970.
that
Yeah,
shit though.
he grew up like.
Oh, he's so what I'm seeing here is he's actually from Long Beach, California.
Oh my god!
Well, let me look at his specific Wikipedia though. I'm pretty sure his dad's like from South Africa.
Okay. Well, that took a turn because he went from severe racism to the nicest place on earth. Whoops.
How did we do that?
You said it, man. I didn't say shit.
No.
I
Derek
thought
said
he
you
was
said
Puerto
you
Rican.
called him Puerto Rican.
I don't know. He's brownish, brown and angry.
Well, brown and angry means
He's Mexican.
fucking serious, Derek.
Yeah.
Well, he's from Long Beach and he's ethnic, so that makes sense.
With also some African and Jewish heritage.
The hair. Well, no, that's just you just did it. Anybody can do dreads. Holy shit.
That was something I had read about in like college.
Well, that was
It was the early days of the internet. I didn't
Well,
cite my sources.
I'm glad I had recently read about Trevor Noah to
Wow.
talk about that.
That was
but
embarrassing. I'm embarrassed for us.
We're idiots.
That was bad.
Go ahead and write trashtalkomaha@gmail.com.
Can you believe civil rights is
tell
only
us.
60 years old?
No, it's older than that.
No.
No, well, when did it pass? 68 or
63.
something?
Well,
What'd you say?
March in 63. I don't remember.
63?
The march in Selma was 63, I believe. Or no, that was MLK died in 60. Jesus Christ.
Oh, wait. Now that you're saying that,
I don't
I
know.
guess, the forced segregation
Yeah.
or desegregation was 64. I'm pretty sure.
We should definitely talk about this with George, an actual black person.
Who's George?
George from work.
Oh, okay.
I'm doing his music
should
right
we
now.
get another fact check before we still talk?
Yes.
What's this fact
check? When did civil rights end? Or when did
Oh boy. When did it end?
no? When did
You want to end? Do you want to end
when did
women's
Jim
suffrage?
Crow's end? What was like?
Embarrassingly recently, probably.
Yeah, the 60s. When did
Now,
you said it? When did civil rights?
I can't remember.
Kick
Is it
in.
63?
When
The Civil Rights Act of 1964.
Okay, see,
Okay.
that's what I said.
38 years.
Now-
That's when they
58
started
years.
forcing little black girls to go to schools with
Now,
people.
I want to get a petition going to
And voting.
to end women's suffrage.
Yeah, voted.
They've been suffering long enough. We need to end women's suffrage. in
Women are
America.
suffering on their own if they're still suffering.
Women's suffrage.
Is that a joke?
Are you shitting me right now?
They've had women's rights.
Actually, it had nothing to do with voting. The Civil Rights Act was basically discrimination laws for race, color, religion, sex, national origin, orientation,
and
gender identity.
schools. What are you talking about? Suffragette.
No, to end women's suffrage. Women's suffrage is
Suffrage.
their right to vote.
That's what suffrage means?
Yeah, women's suffrage movement.
Oh,
from
I've never heard that.
18 yeah, that's the joke. So you go, you want to end women's suffrage, and they go,
End
oh yes,
it.
because it sounds,
What?
the words doesn't sound.
Can I get a fact check on the word suffrage? You
Professor?
also told me that grape ice cream kills dogs, and there's no
It
such
does
thing.
kill dogs.
No, there's no such thing as grape ice cream.
Because it kills dogs, and it's very hard
No,
to make grape ice cream.
Suffrage simply means the right to vote.
So end women's suffrage. I get it.
that's the
I'll
joke.
sign that.
Specifically in political elections. But yes.
That's a dumb joke. Thank you. I am being.
I know. I'm curious about
Are you
that.
suffraging over
I wonder
there?
how many other people would know that. If I would,
That's the joke.
If I would, is that been a thing for a while? Like people,
Women's suffrage. Yeah, it's been a thing for a while.
have they even?
Why did you guys laugh so hard at that?
It's just
Because-
funny.
Turn me down. I can see myself.
Women having the road to vote is just funny to you.
Turn me down. I can see me clipping.
Yeah. Because we fucking laughed our
Yeah, but
asses
still,
off
it's
about
like
that.
I'm also just talking.
No, I have just never.
How long has that been going? Come on, dude. That's
Women's
hilarious.
suffrage is that's
Yeah. What-
that was the right.
Yes.
That was what they would
Yes,
chant
because
back
they
in the
used
day.
proper English back in the day.
Okay,
Like suffrage,
no,
not
that makes a
cap.
little bit more sense. I always assumed suffrage meant getting put down.
Exactly. That's why it's funny. We ask if you are against women's suffrage, and they say yes. You're like, Like, do you want
Me
to
too.
sign
too.
a petition to remove dihydrogen monoxide from our children's drinking
Yes,
water?
I think water is terrible.
I love that dihydrogen monoxide because it sounds scary chemicals.
Yeah, I mean, it's responsible for killing people every year. You know,
It is.
how many people drown every year?
Too much and too little will kill everybody. People.
Too little.
Well, we don't have too little because we have
A whole
Diet
big
Coke.
show for you.
Whole big show. We haven't even gotten to a topic
Holy
yet.
shit.
We had fart talk.
Oh,
What's the fart dog?
no, fart talk, not fart dog, you fuck.
Well, I think John has a story about his first time getting drunk. I'm interested in hearing about.
Well, it's one of those things, like, I'm curious.
Poker chick. Is it about a girl at poker?
No, poker chicken. Poker chicken.
You're gonna need to pick a topic
Yeah,
and
no,
stick with it.
No, I was just curious about. One of those things like your first time getting drunk. I was curious if it was a funny story or if it's
It's very memorable, right?
exactly.
We all
that's,
remember.
That's why I'm saying with the first time getting
No,
drunk.
I like it. It's not
Hey, you know what?
necessarily
We
your
should start
topic. It's
we
it's
should
an
start
idea.
a list of guest questions of those kind of things. You know,
Oh yeah, I get that.
that's actually
Well, when we interviewed people,
so
that was a thing.
So jot that down. Jot that down.
Excuse me, you don't tell me to jot things down.
Jot it down. You telling me to fuck myself? Yeah. So,
Yeah,
you a doctor?
I write fancy. So, what was the original question?
When's the first time you got drunk?
It was on Smirnoff Ice.
Okay, so you're having a gay orgy.
whatever.
You just say tee-hee.
It was whatever fucking Chase Grape
We're having a
bought
game. Okay.
that fucking night. Or his mom bought us. I don't know fucking
Whoa.
remember. Yeah.
Implicated.
It was a pretty good time.
Were you
Yeah.
of age?
14.
Holy shit. You were having gay sex at 14?
Yeah, man. I mean,
On
no.
Smirnoff Ice?
No, that was the first time I got drunk. I had
Yeah,
gay
off
sex
Smirnoff.
at like 8 or
At
something.
Smirnoff. Oh my god, this took a turn. Oh, okay. I was saying that if you drink Smirnoff Ice, you're gay. Consequently, I love Smirnoff Ice, but
I mean, it was.
I haven't had a Smirnoff Ice in.
It was like right when it had came out. It was like the thing.
Yeah,
it was.
it came out.
Yeah,
Gay.
for sure.
Do you remember icing? Icing Bros?
Yeah, that was only like 5 years ago.
It was
honestly.
not. Oh my, that was absolutely not 5 years ago.
Maybe 10.
That was still going
definitely
on 5 years ago, I can tell you
It was
that.
still happening, but it started like I remember it started 10 years ago because I remember watching it happen.
I was at a
at
Christmas party, they did it.
I was seeing it at a
Yeah,
wedding. I
I
was
think
like,
I've
what the
witnessed
fuck is
that.
happening? Like, oh, you get a free Smirnoff Ice. Oh, ha, pranks on me.
You have to chug it though.
Yeah.
still a free
That's the
Smirnoff
hard
Ice.
part. Disgusting part.
That sucks. Chugging
It's
cold
still-
stuff sucks.
Yeah, I
but-
wouldn't want to do that. I'd be like, thanks
That
for
shit
the free
fizzes
beer.
up so much too. I've had to do it. Like, you know, almost supposed to come out your nose.
No, I really was a Smirnoff Ice. God, that was good.
So
Damn, that was
what
tasty.
what was the first thing you got drunk on?
Oh, Super Bowl of I don't know. I
Whoa.
was 18. Yeah, 18 because I had just got my Cobra.
Oh, so this was after Janet. Post Janet.
Janet Yellen?
Post Janet.
Post Janet Jackson.
Oh.
Super Bowl.
Yeah, you know, as much of a thing that was, like I don't remember it at all.
Oh, I remember when I had with my brother,
way
and as soon as it goes to commercial, I looked over at him and go, "Is that her tit?" And he goes, "Yeah, I think so."
Yeah. Did we just see a tit? You know that's how YouTube started? I swear to God. They couldn't find
Okay.
the clip of Janet Jackson's nipple online.
Why
so
don't
they
you
created
fact check
YouTube.
yourself? Because you made me look like an asshole with the grape thing.
Derek, can I get a fact check on that?
Although I do know where streaming started.
YouTube's
Online-
origins, Janet
Do you know where
Jackson
online
nipple.
streaming came from? Where it was developed?
No.
A website called Come On Eileen. Guess what kind of website it was?
It was a website where you come on
This
Eileen.
big titty blonde chick named Eileen, I assume. Her boyfriend or whatever was a developer or a software guy in the early 2000s, and he developed the technology to stream on a website. It's like, yes, this man needs a
Pretty
medal.
smart.
He needs the Medal of Honor.
It should be named after him or whatever.
Yeah, call it the Jeffs. Like Jeffing. Are you Jeffing instead of streaming? I
Yeah.
don't know what his name is.
I don't know. Definitely.
Are you Steving?
Rolling Stone magazine has a How Nipplegate created YouTube.
Yes! Ah, shit, yes!
All right. Hey, when you're
Came
on
out
your-
in 2020.
I'm on a losing streak. I was wrong with the grapes. I couldn't get my dog to fart into a jar.
No nipples, man.
Damn, dude. Well, anyway, for some reason that like the streaming thing, I don't know why, but I bring that up way too much in the wrong scenarios.
Yeah.
I don't know because it's fascinating to me that happened. You know that like
It's a good
know.
what's it called, cocktail fact or whatever.
Yeah.
So Derek
Derek.
licked. What is
Derelict my balls.
What was
I just thought that today.
what
Why?
was the first time you got drunk and on what with who? What did you suck? Let's go.
Well, I didn't finish my story.
Oh, you're right. You didn't.
I was watching the Super Bowl.
He was getting to the part of where he sucked something, I think.
Always finish the third part.
I was out in 168th in C. And my buddies, I just remember because it was like, that's a long way out there. And my watching Super Bowl at buddy's house, his parents having a party. I took my black friend out there, Richard. This is important to the story, by the way.
It's not.
It's
though.
absolutely important to the story. Richard gets a call from his friend who lives off of like something in like 30th and Mormon or whatever. My buddy's got beer. I go, let's go. I don't know who it is. I don't care. Let's go down there.
I'm 18. I want to drink.
Exactly.
So this was Super Bowl night, but did you watch the Super Bowl?
We watched like half the Super Bowl because I didn't give a fuck because I was like, oh, beer? Okay, let's go. And unfortunately, there's also this buddy. His sister was an absolute just like. I wish I got to know her better because she was a slut. I missed out.
Oh,
But
I know
anyway.
her. I know her.
Oh yeah. Anyway, so I missed out on that. Anyway, because one time I was talking to his dad. We were chatting because I always make friends with my friends' dad's parents. I don't know why. I always do. So I'm just chatting with his dad.
You seem like that.
And this girl comes just walking through the living room in her underwear. She's never met me. I'm just some guy in there. You know, I'm still
Some young guy.
I didn't have a beard, so I'm just some giant baby looking motherfucker in this guy's house. And she just comes walking by in her underwear. Of course, I'm 18, like, what the fuck? I look over and his dad just looking at me doing like the, so what's trying to change the subject.
What kind of underwear though? Can we get a?
Yeah, it was it was a Victoria's Secret with the pink lining, and I think it was like a lightish, I want to say leopard print maybe on the inside,
All right.
and then one of those like lace
you.
tank tops. Dude, it's burned in here, dude. I mean, and she was like hot, but like that kind of like not like she was that like soft hot. You know what I'm saying? Where she wasn't like rail thin.
Soft hot.
You know what I'm saying? Squishy. Like that squishy hot. You know what I'm saying? Where she's like...
Derek, do you know what the fuck he's talking about?
So like, her shit was like,
I think that's one of those things where the girls dress up like small furry animals. Furry.
No. She's a
soft
furry.
and furry.
Soft furry.
No, you know what I'm saying? Like, she wasn't like, rail thin, but she was like... It wasn't thick.
She has some meat on
the
her
bones. It wasn't thick as we know today.
It's juicy.
Sure. That's gross. I like squishy. Juicy sounds, that's
I like it soft.
Juicy.
Yeah,
Is that creepy? Sorry.
Yes, yeah. Anyway, so I was like, well, anyway, I'm a nerd. I was like, anyway, so I was like, oh my god. Anyway, so I left that place. Went down to some like one bedroom studio apartment. Yeah, studio apartment down like Mormon Bridge Road. And the guy had Colt 45s.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
And 2 zigzags.
The classics.
And so we're sitting on his couch. It is, which at the time I didn't realize was also his bed. Listening to.
She sat on a cum stain.
Probably.
Yeah.
Listening to Acid Bath, which is terrible, by the way.
Did it crunch when you sat down?
I don't recall. But then explaining how he lost his fingers while smoking a cigarette in a very awkward way, where he'd like take a drag, let it come out, and then every single drag. It was weird.
The French method?
No, French up the nose. So anyway, but this dude was creeping me the fuck out. All I know is that he had beer, and he was going to give it to us. And I wasn't afraid of my safety because I was twice the guy's size, so whatever. And so I had 4 beers and went home. I didn't live too far away. And I was like, oh shit, I'm pretty buzzed. 4 beers after I've never had a beer in your fucking life.
But you're a pretty big dude.
Fortunately, I've always had a red face. So you'd never guess I was drunk. So you'd never guess I was buzzed. Or, flush, because I have face already red. So I go inside to the kitchen, walk into the kitchen, and my mom's like, oh, how's the Super Bowl party? I'm like, good. Okay. She didn't notice anything. I just sat down, like, carried on. The first time getting drunk.
Because you weren't even drunk.
4 beers, 4 Colt 45s. I was pretty buzzed, I would assume. I just remember, like, leaning against the wall, trying to be like, yeah. Don't look over here. I'm fine. Doing that thing.
She knew. You were 18 at the time, though, too,
No shit.
That was like your own court fees, probably.
That didn't even change until the 80s. You realize that?
What?
You could drink until you're 18.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, my parents were
So your
raised
parents
like that.
did it that way,
Yeah.
Or they would drive to Minnesota where you could do that.
But anyway, so my first time drinking was I left the Super Bowl party to go talk to a 3-fingered man who smoked funny and gave us free beer.
3-fingered man.
Oh, you missed it. Yeah,
You missed it. They were smoking
Anyway,
meth.
I'm sure he was.
Yeah, I mean,
you don't lose fingers. In a
I read
studio
between the
apartment.
lines, and that's what I assumed.
Yeah, but this dude was talking about he had 2 fingers to each hands, and he would. I think he walked in right. I said that he would smoke really weird, where he'd suck it in his mouth.
Oh, yeah, you were telling about that.
So right before that, we're listening to the band called Acid Bath, which is an awful metal band, and which I love metal. So that band.
All right.
Anyway, so sorry. That's a very long story.
Extra details, always appreciated. That maybe, yeah.
So anyway, my black friend Richard is now in prison for 27
Oh my God,
years.
yeah. What happened to Richard?
He's in prison for 27 years for armed robbery.
Jesus.
Yeah.
And that was who the guy with 3 fingers.
No, it was the 3-finger guy.
Richard took you there.
Yeah, Richard was his friend.
Richard's in jail for removing 4 fingers off this guy.
Jesus. Poor Richard.
Which sucked. He was adopted into a 2 old white people adopted him. Only child he adopted was like
And
2.
where did he touch you at?
I'm trying to think if I ever did gay shit with him. I don't think I did.
You did not.
It's not,
Apparently.
of course, at the time you wouldn't call it gay. You just call it experimenting because you're that age. You don't want to like, oh, I'm gay. No, you experiment. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, you want to know for sure though at that age.
Yeah.
I guess.
Speaking of which, would you like to do some experimenting this week?
No, I would not.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, just letting you know. Thanks for asking. I appreciate that though.
So that was a really, really long story for that. I apologize for the long-windedness of that.
It's okay. What was?
But I would have rather gotten beer from my buddy's mom instead of a three-fingered meth man.
Would your buddy's mom have bought you beer? You didn't have any buddy's moms, right?
No. Turns
I'm
out...
just surprised. Like, I guess you lived in Omaha. It's a little different life than growing up in a small town.
Yeah.
Where that's all we did. That's all there was to do was
True.
drink. You know.
Speaking of, does anyone want to remind you?
Yeah. Let's drink.
Okay, I don't know because I didn't bring any beers.
Let's drink, and then I want Derek to tell us a long-winded story about how he got his first
my
drunk.
first time.
Yeah, drinking,
And
not
a full
gay,
shot for him finally.
not gay experience. Actually drinking.
No, whatever you need to tell us.
So,
So
my first time drinking.
Apparently, it was right now.
it's just like
Jeez,
today.
dude.
Yeah.
Was screwdrivers. I think I
Ooh.
was 16 probably.
OJ and vodka.
No crazy story to it. We camped up my buddy's backyard. I think it was his birthday or whatever. So a bunch of us got
Backyard.
backyard camped in the tent, but we went over to a couple of our girlfriends or friends, and we went to their place to party a little bit.
Ooh, steamy.
So I remember two things mostly about the party. The vodka and orange juice ratio was basically 95% vodka.
Oh,
Do you
My
know?
buddy knew it was my first time drinking, so he made it real stiff, and he goes, I'm sipping on it, trying to act cool, and he goes, tastes like fingernail polish, huh? And I go, yeah, it does. He's like, that's how you know it's good.
Do you know what kind of vodka it was?
Oh, I'm
Barton's.
sure it was the cheapest shit
McCormick's.
possible.
McCormick's.
Corn,
Yeah.
What are you saying?
Barton's.
Barton's. Oh, maybe.
Or
yeah.
Oh, could've
whatever
been that too.
grain alcohol, but yeah.
Yeah.
It's high school. It's, you get what you get.
Exactly.
They tried to make Jello shots. I don't know. I think they used Everclear instead of vodka though. So like all that happened was like the Jello mixture like separated.
That
So it was like a
happened recently.
Kool-Aid kind of, and then it had like this weird frothy stuff on top, like icing almost.
Gross.
And this was in a backyard. Of
This
whose-
was that drinking was at a friend's house or somebody's
You
house.
said it was in the backyard where you
I've
guys were
done
that
tenting.
night. We all camped out in his backyard.
I've done.
Oh,
that.
but you were in the house.
We were
drinking.
in a house, somebody else's house, partying. Yeah.
I remember in college I tried to make Jello shots, but I didn't like make Jello and vodka. I just put the Jello mix in the vodka, so it kind of gelatinized, but it just ended up being this like slurry that you'd have to like just like
Yeah.
right.
Ugh. And you
Yeah.
share it with people?
No, I made it for myself. Bitch. I made it for myself.
It is a bitch.
But I ended up. I had a Tupperware of it, like a Tupperware of it in my truck, and I was helping my teacher move. This is in Norfolk. I was helping my teacher move, and I was like, "Well, hold on, let me take." I don't know what the fuck I was thinking, but I'm like, "Hold on, let me take a shot
Hot
of this."
and nasty.
No, it was. I don't know, and I'm like, "Zhup," and he's like, "What the fuck?" Because I was the only person in my class with a truck, so helping him move out of his whatever. He's like, "What? Are you trying to get me fired?" I was like, "What are you talking about? You can't be drinking alcohol." I'm like, "I'm 21." He's like, because I was one of the older kids in the class. So it was, he's getting all worked up about that, and
But you're drinking it out of Tupperware.
he didn't give a shit that I was drinking that
it's
Tupperware
like some super bad
in the
shit.
driver's seat of my truck that was running. He didn't give a shit about that. He was worried about being caught with an underage child drinking. Well,
Oh, you're 21? Okay.
Yeah, he's like, oh.
Fuck. Let me get that Tupperware. Let me sip.
And then one time I brought
He like
beers,
poured in his coffee.
Jello coffee. Oh, Jello shot into coffee.
Yeah,
Oh.
coffee's too hot. It wouldn't gelatinize.
Well, yeah, but it might like make it a little
Yeah,
sugary.
it's like
you know?
it's like a hot chocolate bomb, but it's Jello. Ah,
yeah.
Ooh,
Well,
hot
maybe
chocolate-
you just like have a smoothie
hot
or
chocolate
something. No, that
Jell-O?
wouldn't be good.
Hot chocolate Jello.
I don't know. Maybe
This
if it's
is-
the right kind of Jello, like a strawberry Jello. Like
Is there such thing as chocolate Jello?
I don't think so.
I just realized that I've never had a non-fruit Jello.
I think only you can have a clear Jello.
Okay,
you ever
watermelon,
made clear Jello?
Sure. No, I'm not from the '60s, so no.
Oh, they have clear Jello.
Yeah. The flavor is not the color. The color is matching the flavor.
I mean, or is it all in your mind where you just like, sugar tastes like watermelon to you?
consume the gelatin.
You think the grass is green, therefore it's green, or is the grass green?
That's stupid. But what is green? It's arbitrary.
What is green?
Okay, we don't need a matrix.
What makes you
this.
think the green you see is the same green I see?
It's probably not, because people have different perceptions of color. Oh my god. Okay. The point is.
Is there a point?
No.
We have no points. We're
No.
Trash Talk Omaha.
The point
Your
is.
beard just twitched a bunch when you were trying to think of a point.
What? Huh?
Your beard just twitched a whole bunch.
Well,
Whose
I hate just ending a story like that.
topic? Is it my turn?
God damn though, like, what's the point of a screwdriver with a splash?
To get me fucked up. That's the first time drinking.
Some fucking screwdrivers. God damn it.
I'll
No,
enjoy
I want a
screwdriver
chicken
once
pot
in a while.
pie and some screwdrivers.
You always want whatever I got at the house.
Pretty much, because I don't, I've been eating, really clean.
You're also just always hungry.
Yeah, I'm always goddamn hungry.
That's
Christ.
true too.
That's
also true.
I hit, just before I came, I weighed
And
myself.
that's also true.
I just weighed myself before coming over here, and I'm down to 322.
There you go.
So it's like, I'm just so fucking hungry. Okay.
I mean, you have fat stores worked up. Okay. That was
Holy
real.
shit, that was
That was
crazy.
real.
Woo!
I'm glad it's recorded.
Woo! Hey, Derek, you got an extra shower in this house?
No.
Are you ready to learn
I don't
about
think you just said my personal
how
affairs.
the 10 richest men in the world have doubled their fortunes since the COVID-19 pandemic?
How they've done it?
No.
I'll tell you if you give me a
I'm
beer.
not going to tell you how they did it.
I'll tell you if you give me a beer.
Does Derek have beer?
Well, where's your beers?
I have
I only have one beer left.
Oh, never mind.
seltzer.
Do you have any soda?
He's got a full pack of
Seltzer.
seltzers.
I don't have soda. No, negative.
Oh, yeah, I was trying to think about putting Jameson in something.
So,
Yeah.
are you ready for this?
No.
You better be.
Okay.
If the 10 richest men in the world lost 99% of their fortune, so they only had 1%
Awesome.
of the money they had, they would still be richer than 99% of the rest of the world's
That's not
population.
a story. That's just depressing.
Yeah, this is a topic. It's true.
Oh, a topic of just fucking yelling?
Start taxing rich people.
I'm not yelling. Derek's yelling.
I'm going to start yelling. Thank you for the seltzer. I appreciate it.
Will anything change unless I talk about it?
No, obviously not, because you're not the only one talking about it.
Well,
Trash talk supports change.
the scariest part, though, and this is the next fact that I want to get to. So, well, the wealth of the world's 10 richest men have more than doubled
Damn, that's good as fuck.
700 billion to 1.5 trillion between March 20 and November 2021.
Yeah. Yeah.
The incomes of approximately 99% of the people around the globe fell during that
Don't
time.
yell at me, bitch.
I'm sorry, I did yell.
Oh,
And more than 160 million have been forced into poverty.
yeah, that's what happens when you can't work.
So the billionaires have had a terrific pandemic.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Some of them went to space.
Yeah. There's no point to this topic. It's just one of
think
those
it was-
things
I
that
think it was funny
you
how,
need to like constantly remember though. Like,
Somebody compiled a
Don't-
list of headlines. Jeff Bezos buys the Washington Post or some newspaper. And it slowly transforms into why Jeff Bezos going to space is good for everyone.
oh geez.
I was like, dude, this
Oh,
is
yeah, because that was-
transparent, blatant control of the media.
the paper that he bought.
yes, was running stories about how great it is that he went to space.
Okay, yeah.
Isn't that fucking
Sometimes you have to
pest-
explain that to people. though.
Terrifying.
Yes, but
Ugh.
how many people read that article and were like, "Oh yeah, yeah,
I
'cause they don't
support
have-
this notion.
whatever. I believe it. I buy from Amazon, so
that's what
I
sucks
get
about-
good deals on Amazon.
if they go to space,
Yeah,
I get good
I do.
deals.
Yeah.
Sometimes my order comes in early.
Why are you
He
talking like
can
an old
go
lady?
to space.
That's who reads that.
Oh, true.
Monotone
women.
people. Women?
He said old lady.
Yeah, you sound like an old lady. It's like, oh, well, this Mr.
Yeah.
Bezos seems like a nice fella. Oh, jeez.
down there, sweetie.
Oh, hey, by the way, I can't afford my instant this month because I'm fucking old and unemployed.
Well, let's not even get into big pharma about this. This is just
it's
about.
still a problem.
I mean, it's
still
true.
a rich people problem.
The 1% is big pharma, honestly. So
Yeah. But like that transparency of watching Bezos buy the fucking newspaper and then print articles about how great he is terrifying when you think about, who the fuck else owns every major news outlet? Are they all owned
It's like
by...
Big Brother.
there are only
1984,
6 companies
George
that
Orwell.
own the world. There are only 6 companies that own
Who is
something of
the
everything.
author of that?
George Orwell.
Oh, you said that, okay.
Orson?
I was going to be a dick.
1984?
Yeah, I thought you said something else. Sorry. I was going to be a prick.
I mean, that's not an original idea.
Prick chance missed.
If you think about it, people back
That was not English.
in Rome
What'd you just say?
were complaining about
chance
this shit.
missed.
I don't, I don't-
Prick chance. Prick chance, man. Okay.
what
Prick
the
chance.
fuck is that?
Me
Prick?
being a prick, the chance was missed. So it's prick chance. That'd be a good game to play. Prick chance. I don't know. Some like
I
board game.
still don't get it. You guys are going to need to explain it to me and the rest of the audience.
No, so I said I was trying to be a prick, and then he said prick chance missed.
I see.
Yeah.
Yeah,
dumb.
it's but prick chance.
Just
Sounds fun to say. It's fun to
You
say.
drew it out. We did.
Stick to name
Yeah,
that
we didn't.
fart.
Yeah, that was
okay.
you. We didn't do that. That was all you.
Name that fart.
Diabetes.
What do you think that one's called?
Oh fuck!
No, we're not going back
that
to this
hurt.
game. Not
All
right
right.
now,
But
no,
you
no.
can guess it.
No. That's
You need one
the
guess.
squeaker.
System of a fart.
No, I'll play it one more time.
Diabetes.
System of a
Sugar diabetes fart. That's what that's called.
Sugar diabetes fart. Yeah, I can see that.
System of a Wilford Brimley
I can
fart.
see that. Yeah, I don't know where they're going with it, but sure.
God damn it.
Sure. Derek, what's your topic?
Oh, we're done talking about taxing the rich.
Are we?
Unless you make over $400,000 a year, zero tax laws will apply to you, as far as taxing the rich. And even then, it's negligible.
I've heard the great idea of just pay everyone $70,000. Everyone for your company makes $70,000.
Yeah, that one guy did that, and it's awesome.
Exactly. He pays the janitor and he pays the CEO $70,000, and they all work. They all do their job great.
But like, there has to be just cesspool of resentment in that fucking workplace. Because if I'm the CEO,
I mean, it's the happiest janitor in the
exactly,
world.
it's the happiest janitor in the world, and it's the most pissed off higher manager.
Then go get a different job.
Yeah. It's very true.
All right, Boomer.
Jab. Beautiful jabs.
I mean, I just don't know what else we have to say about the rich being richer.
I mean, doesn't concern me.
How about
I'm not rich.
the NFL playoffs?
I knew you'd pick that.
We just had what a lot of people said was the worst weekend of football ever last weekend. And then this past one,
A lot of people
they said
mean
it was
John.
the greatest weekend ever of NFL playoff football.
Okay, wait a second. Let me clarify. Because you're saying that first week of the playoffs, there were some really shit games.
Oh, they were horrible games. This is the first year they've implemented the expanded wild card.
The second week now, the 4 games that we got were really amazing.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. They were horrible games last week. It was all blowouts with shit teams that shouldn't have been in the playoffs. And this week, cream rose to the top, and we just got blessed with some amazing games. Every game decided on the last second. The last
play. The last play
every
decided.
game. Yeah.
Well, I mean, the last play every time is
Yep.
what the fighting factor. So
That sounds pretty fun.
it was a good that Chiefs Bill game will go down. Like that was probably going to be more exciting than the Super Bowl will be, right?
I'm
could
still
a-
convinced that the winner of that game was going to the Super Bowl, and I believe that still. I think Chiefs are going to win the Super Bowl. It's almost like they had their toughest game now.
Yeah. How can the Super Bowl beat that game?
Can't.
Yeah.
I mean, we'll see.
what was
Any
the
given
game?
Sunday, but
What was the game? Who was it?
the
who-
Buffalo Bills versus the Chiefs.
In the last 2 minutes of the game, was there 24 points
Between the
scored
two teams, it
to
was
go to overtime?
No. Between the two teams, it was like 30 some odd points,
It was
31
more
points,
than
I
that.
think.
They each scored 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, it was
seemed like.
28, so 2 touchdowns each in the last 2 minutes, and a field goal by the Chiefs to force overtime.
Damn.
With 13 seconds remaining, they scored a field goal
Shit.
after a kickoff.
Sounds pretty
Yeah,
awesome.
it was impressive. I will give them that. So who are the 4 teams?
The remaining teams is the 49ers and Jimmy Garoppolo versus Matt Stafford and the LA Rams. Then you have
Boo.
Joey Burrow of the Cincinnati Bengals comes to Kansas City against Mahomes and the Chiefs.
I like the Bengals. because
They're going to be the Bungles this weekend.
because of the band,
Slam!
the Bengals or whatever, the Bengals, the band.
That's exactly how the game's going to go for them. Like the waiter joke landed with the audience.
But no, I also like Zach Taylor, the quarterback or the coach
Now
for the
where
Bengals was the quarterback for Nebraska.
Now where's
Zach Taylor?
Where's Bortles in all this?
Bortles.
From
Bortles,
the Jaguars?
Fucking out.
he is a backup with, I don't remember who.
I don't.
Is that a fucking made up name?
No.
Who is
Blake
that?
Bortles.
Bortles. I just.
It's like Smothers for Nebraska.
I don't.
That's his name, Smothers.
I would believe you, but I don't.
Okay.
Because it's a weird name.
Yeah.
Your last name is Cherney.
Yeah, is it any weirder than Bortle?
No, so why are you laughing at Bortles?
Because you say it funny. Can you say Cherney that funny?
Behind your back, yes.
Cherney.
It's not the same. It's endearing.
What? What'd you say?
It's endearing.
Oh,
Some other crazy things out of the weekend,
All right,
though.
yeah, go on.
Smother crazy things, you said?
Some other crazy things.
Yes.
Tom Brady and Aaron Rodgers might be retiring.
Bullshit.
Yeah. No.
No.
I don't
So,
believe Tom Brady. I doubt
Rodgers
Aaron
is out.
either.
I bet
he's
Rodgers
going to a new
is
team. I
done.
bet.
You think he's gonna go to the Jets and then go to the Vikings?
No, it's not
Did
Brett
what Favre
Favre.
did.
One place that could be real for him would be the Broncos. They have good offensive talent. They just don't have a quarterback. They have a good defense too. A real good defense.
They had Bridgewater, didn't they?
Yeah, and Locke. Drew Lock.
Yeah, I could see the Broncos doing that because that's what they do.
They're already made pitches, so they fired all their coaches and stuff. The rumor is that they've been already talking to different members of the player development side and the GMs and all that stuff. So player acquisition people from Green Bay, they've been talking to them, as well as like some position coaches that Rodgers likes to bring in. So I think their pitch is going to be, hey, you tell us who you want us to hire, we'll do it.
Because that's what the Packers also did for him when they fucking fired their coach or whatever, right?
No, he didn't like Matt LaFleur.
McCarthy.
They fired McCarthy.
Was that
but
his
a lot of
name?
the Packers players liked him, but yeah. Mike McCarthy. And who's the guy for the Cowboys
Rodgers
right now?
didn't like him. That's McCarthy. That's what I'm thinking.
Ah, that's right, yeah. There was another guy before him. A lot of the players actually liked McCarthy, I guess, but they all agreed, though, like what he was doing was getting stale.
Oh, I see. Well,
I have absolutely no idea what you're talking about.
names. So I could see the Broncos doing that because they also did the same thing with Manning, didn't they?
Yeah.
And then they went to the Super Bowl and won it.
So the point being, though, like, do you really think that Aaron Rodgers and Tom Brady are going to retire after the season?
No, they all want to be fucking badass and go out on a win, right?
Well, that's every athlete's goal.
So we're not even going to talk about Roethlisberger fucking limping
He's
his way
done.
into retirement.
Oh, you mean how Mahomes sent him into retirement?
Yeah. I'll have to, like, really.
Scored like 5 touchdowns.
That was a timing point in the video to sync it up where I laughed so fucking. I don't know why I was laughing so hard about that. Where he sent him into retirement, and for some reason that cracked me up last week. I don't know
This
why.
is true. They fucking sent. That was the first week of playoffs where they were all bad games.
That's crazy,
It was
though.
blowouts.
Yeah.
Which is the same way the college football semifinals have been every time. Semifinals have been fucking weak as fuck.
SEC.
It's not all about the SEC. I mean, the last 2 years, I guess. Whatever. Fuck off. But
So the past weekend, though, people are saying now, because of the blowouts in the first round, this was all decided last plays of the game. And now you got to look at the remaining quarterbacks. My belief in the playoffs, it comes down to, how good
Experience.
can your defense be and what's your quarterback?
experience, though, right?
Matt Stafford, Jimmy Garoppolo. Jimmy's been
Jimmy G.
to a
I
Super
don't
Bowl.
know Stafford. Oh, hello.
And then you have
Is there a chair in
Matt
here?
Stafford, who's had just his first win in the playoffs after, I believe, only ever playing in 2 playoff games before he went to LA. That's in the NFC. In the AFC, you got the young
that's
gun,
so
Joe
fucking
Burrow,
funny to me.
versus what some people are already saying might be the greatest NFL player ever, and Patrick Mahomes.
The next greatest player of all time.
The Rams have a talented defense, but they haven't been consistent. The Niners have a fucking really good defense.
I swear to God, if it's a Niners
I think it's a Chiefs
rematch,
Niners. But remember what happened the last time the Rams and Chiefs played? They had, I think it was the
I
number
don't.
3 highest scoring game ever in NFL history. They were just like trading
What, this
haymakers
year?
throughout the fourth quarter.
This year?
It was 3 years ago.
Because
They played in the regular season, not the playoffs.
the Rams are in the
They both scored over 50 points each.
because the Rams are in the AFC,
NFC.
NFC, opposite of the Chiefs or
Correct.
whatever. Okay, so
Yeah.
I don't fucking know, man. I'm still trying to learn all
Rams
this shit.
Chiefs could be good, but different.
I
circumstances.
like what's the Rams coach? What's his name?
Sean McVay.
McVay. I like McVay.
Timothy McVeigh?
No.
Sorry,
That's
man.
where Zach
I hear
Taylor.
McVay.
He was on the Rams coaching
Yeah.
staff when they went to the playoffs. Or went to the Super Bowl. I mean, a few years ago.
McVay reminds me of PJ Fleck from Minnesota. You watch college football? No.
I do, but I don't know who the fuck
No.
anybody is.
And I like PJ Fleck because he's just like a fucking weirdo. Like it's like running all over the field and shit. But yeah, I don't know. If it's the 49ers and the Chiefs, we have to have Ryan on.
Oh, of course.
Yeah.
Are we going to have a goddamn Super Bowl party or not?
I don't know what for the Super Bowl for the podcast.
I'll be watching with my family at the
Or
very
just
least.
Yeah.
a par- You
That's
don't
what I
have
do every
parties?
time.
Okay, all right.
Last 2 years in a row.
We can do a Super Bowl.
That's not every time.
reaction
That's 2 years.
podcast.
Oh, God.
It's about to be 3 years.
No, I
I
was
mean-
gonna say it's 3 years.
Tap
now.
on that.
I mean,
But Brady defeated them last year.
Yes, that is also true. And we're about to beat Garoppolo again.
No, I don't want that. They better beat the Rams then. At this point,
It'd be fun if it was the Rams, just because people remember what happened in that regular season game, and they've said that was one of the greatest regular season games ever. Because both teams scored for 40. In the fourth quarter was just like literally 50-yard play, 60-yard play, 70-yard play for a touchdown. It was just like one-ups over and over again.
all right, that would be a great Super Bowl.
write that down. That'd be a great musical number. What you just did there with
50 yard, 60 yard, 70 yards.
touchdown. Oh, sorry. That's all I could do. Is this High School Musical football style. I mean,
It could be.
or almost middle age.
Not high
They
school.
will
Like,
write
let's get
high
some
school musicals
professionals.
about Patrick Mahomes by the time his career is over.
I
Believe
don't-
that.
I don't get that.
In fucking Kansas City, maybe.
It doesn't matter where.
Then that's the only place. Like
It's probably already happened.
Kansas City, Kansas, too. Like
You don't want to live there.
the worst part of Kansas City is in Kansas. If you didn't know, did you
Okay.
know? You don't know? Yeah, you know.
I don't really focus.
Kansas
on
City's in Missouri, but
All right.
part of the city you don't want to live in.
Yes, I'm
is
quite
Kansas
aware of
side.
that, but I wasn't. What was
Are you done with playoff talk?
this?
That was wrap it up.
There is-
That's not wrap it up. This is wrap it up.
Wrap
you
it up,
fucking
Derek.
asshole. This-
Wrap it
that's
up into
heart.
a bow.
That means I
This
love
is
you.
I
That
love
was
you.
that was put it into
I
a bow.
love you.
Put it into a bow. If the audience can't
I knew
tell,
what he was putting.
I'm doing a finger circle. It is a little heart,
It's a heart.
It's yeah, I love you, but hurry up.
but I'm doing two fingers
You love
and
this
like a
topic?
fucking
You like me
heart.
to keep going
and I just
on?
keep doing it.
I have a
Stop
nice
doing that.
anecdotal story about the Chiefs for you.
I hope you can do a little After Effects, like, and then make it a big butt with like a fucking penis. You can do motion
What?
tracker with a fucking penis.
What the fuck?
You can do that.
Escalated
If
quickly.
you don't know how to motion track.
Yes, I'm quite aware. So you're like the Disney logo, except it's a dick. Stop! What's the finger? Why are you rusty tromboning it?
I'm drawing the penis with my finger and then I'm stroking it with my.
So why are you holding this finger out? It's like
I don't know. I don't fucking know. If I knew, why would I do it? Next topic.
No, he has an anecdote about the Chiefs.
Oh yeah.
that you
Sorry,
derail
sorry.
with your dick talk.
I know the Chiefs make you hard, but that was a little over the top.
I mean, I knew someone that went to the game this last weekend and he had no voice this week.
Was he a Chiefs fan?
Oh yeah, he's had no voice. His voice has been gone.
Good.
Yeah, obviously.
So
Wait, why
after
is that a
the
good thing if you like it?
no, it means he cheered extra
It means
hard.
he was cheering.
Okay, so-
Arrowhead
The
Stadium,
way
the
you
Chiefs
said
Stadium, is official by Guinness Book of World Records, the loudest
Really?
open door stadium in the world.
Sounds awful.
True.
And in fact, I don't even think it's open
But it's
door. I think
open.
it's open air, I should say. I think it's just straight up loudest stadium. They hit like
No.
149.3 decibels, I
Oh,
think.
fuck that.
149.
That's crazy.
0.3, I believe. I believe is the record.
I
I was there the week before, and we actually
It's like
almost hit the same point.
I find that hard to
But
believe.
again, this book, people weren't there to officially say yes.
Because I
or
feel
no.
like with the dome, can't you like get the reverb kind of like echo? You know,
yeah.
you'd think it would get louder in one of those.
But I mean, the way, like, the acoustics of a bowl, you know, don't necessarily have
it's
to have
definitely a bowl at Arrowhead,
true.
but people just like literally yell their fucking
It like
heads off.
concentrates
It also
the
might,
sound
might
in
be
there,
the actual, you know, the psychology of it too. Of
Kinda
like, it's loud, let's get real loud.
rings it around or whatever. Because I know Minnesota and Seattle have really loud stadiums as well.
If you get 80,000 people screaming, it's always going to be loud.
It's more than
I
80,000.
don't know. I was overestimating with 80,000.
Derek, how many people fit in that stadium?
The Chiefs?
Yeah.
Uh,
Like Nebraska's is 90,000, I think.
Fuck.
I believe most college stadiums are actually bigger than a lot of NFL stadiums. Yeah. I believe the Chiefs is
NFL
something like
viewership is
82-ish
dropping
thousand.
Oh, shit.
Wait a second.
He said 82.
Oh, fuck. All right.
I'll look it up.
I don't fucking know.
Well, the college stadium.
76,416
I wasn't
Of the
exaggerating.
Chiefs.
for the Chiefs.
Can you do the Huskers? Because it expanded
I don't
recently.
know.
Is it
Oh.
Memorial Stadium?
Yeah.
Yeah. Not. I mean, this was probably already 8 years ago, though. I feel like they had to build that extra part.
90,000.
Yeah, it's big.
Now, I think now our college stadiums.
Like the Rose Bowl or something like
Well-
120. I mean, there's a lot of big college stadiums.
Well, college
NFL's
stadiums-
just not that big usually.
Well, college stadiums are bigger than NFL stadiums because NFL viewership is dropping off, as you well know.
No. And in fact, these playoffs are actually hitting 5-year highs right now.
Oh my God! I'm
5-year
fucking,
highs.
fucking with you.
Is it all because of Mahomes too? Right?
Well,
No, Jimmy G. He's
And
way
his
too
big dick.
handsome.
Give credit to where the
he
credit
has
is due.
13-inch
Mahomes'
dick,
big dick.
which by chance is how many seconds he
Just-
needs to come back and get a tying score in the game.
The size of a football.
I feel uncomfortable.
pretty much.
God damn. All right.
The length, girth, at least.
He's 13 inches long and the girth of a football.
Yeah, he's shaped like a football.
Yeah. Watch out.
So the anecdotal story, though,
Oh, yeah.
was you didn't watch the game. You didn't even know what happened,
No,
right?
no.
So in the final 2 minutes, there was 31 points scored between the two teams. Touchdown, 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 touchdown. Field goal to tie it.
Couple
The
others
Chiefs
there.
had 13 seconds left after a kickoff to get in field goal position from the 25-yard line. They drove 44 yards, I believe is what it was, in 2 plays, which took 10 seconds. And then the kicker hit the field goal to tie. Chiefs win the coin flip and then promptly marched down the field, get a touchdown to win the game.
They made it look easy, honestly.
The anecdotal part, yeah, it was. And well, some of the stories that came out of it were like they practice this shit every Friday, you know, and then every meeting they talk
Right
about
before
different
the
plays
game.
for different scenarios for those type of stuff. And the players are like, yeah, it's so fucking boring, but we were prepared. We knew what to do. For juxtaposition here, the Cowboys took more than 13 seconds to run a quarterback
Oh,
sneak in a similar
yeah.
situation and lost the game because they ran out of time. The Chiefs ran 2 plays and got 44 yards.
Damn.
That just shows how dumb the Cowboys are and their head coach. He tried to defend what he did at that point.
Time management,
Wow.
for
Time
sure.
management, thinking about how to use their playbook correctly, how to get players to do whatever, you know. So the anecdotal story, though, was right before the 13 seconds starts, right before the Chiefs take the field, Andy Reid, the head coach, goes to Patrick Mahomes, the quarterback, and says, hey, when the time's grim, be the Grim Reaper. And then he goes out and does that, and now everybody's like, dude, he's the Grim Reaper.
Nice.
Because he does
Slayer.
kill a lot of people. Like, he said some ridiculous shit in his career where it's just like, damn, dude. It's not fair to the other guy.
Damn.
The crazy
intense.
stat from the game. So Josh Allen, quarterback for the Buffalo Bills, played lights out.
He did, dude. I like the Bills.
This was the first game ever
I like
that
him.
somebody threw for 325 yards or more, rushed for 65 yards or more, accounted for 4 touchdowns,
and still
and
lost.
had no turnovers.
and still lost.
No.
He
There's
lost.
been 2 occurrences of that ever happening in the NFL playoffs. Both were in the same game.
Wow.
What?
Both quarterbacks achieved 325 plus yards passing, 65 plus rushing.
I see.
4 touchdowns.
So you're saying he's
no
equal
turnovers
to Mahomes.
Mahomes actually, out of all those
Well-
categories I just mentioned, literally outdid him in all of those. He had more rushing. He had more passing. Allen had 4 passing touchdowns. Mahomes has had 3 and 1 rushing. They both had 0 turnovers. They both actually threw for over 70%.
Are you saying the Bills will never go to the Super Bowl without Mahomes? If Mahomes is still playing?
I don't know.
Yeah,
Mahomes is a tough motherfucker to beat in the playoffs.
yeah, apparently.
But Allen's on a really good team. I think Mahomes is a better quarterback, though. I will say that.
And it's just a shame he's going to get beat by Brady again in the Super Bowl.
Brady's already out of the playoffs.
I don't know that. I'm just being an asshole. I'm being a prick, and obviously...
We mentioned that when we mentioned Aaron Rodgers and Brady
their last
lost
game.
this last week.
Okay, I wasn't paying attention. I was
Well,
just
it's
being
okay.
a prick.
It's okay. I'm just explaining to you again.
Again, I missed my prick chance. God damn it. I'm just surprised the Rays...
So,
all right, fuck it. Who gives a shit?
Pour the shots.
I'm doing it.
Thank you for the playoff
Would you like one
update.
there, D?
What is the next
D, would you-
topic?
D,
I
would you care
believe
Okay. Just
big tits is what I saw.
Big tits?
So, like,
Snap off
them
some big tits?
into my
Let's take a quick
chest.
break.
Yeah.
Sick pisses.
Trash Talk Omaha will be right back.
give me
God bless.
your cup.
Welcome back to Trash Talk. We're talking about hot oatmeal versus cold oatmeal. Let us know what you think about eating fucking cold oatmeal because
not-
no one fucking
No,
does
it's not
that.
just cold oatmeal, asshole. You don't just microwave oatmeal then wait. It's overnight oats. They soak up all the liquid.
Yeah, old-fashioned oats.
No, my God. Overnight.
Overnight.
How gelatinous does it get?
It's the same consistency of bowl
Does it have
oatmeal,
to
but it's
spiral
cold.
out of its shell?
What the fuck are you talking about?
That's quinoa. But I don't know. I don't know how to prepare overnight oats. I'm
I
sorry.
just
You
told
put
you
it in
that.
water and put it in the fridge overnight.
But, and you eat this cold oatmeal for lunch every day.
Yes.
With no sugar in it, just
Correct.
flax and chai.
Yes.
He's been dropping weight, dude.
Yeah,
That's
how
great.
That's how you.
I like it.
Also, you keep.
I agree to that.
You keep strict track of your macros when you do that too.
These probably have about 20 plus sugars in each fucking
Yeah,
shot.
a shot of whiskey is 76 calories.
Oh, this is
Good
Jameson,
God.
though.
So I can either make a choice. I can either eat dinner or I can drink booze. You know, when you're capping your calories.
What's cheaper?
I would just say, isn't the best thing to just like get active, right?
Yes, it's about a caloric deficit.
Like no matter what diet you're on, being active and like lifting weights or doing cardio,
Just moving your body.
just moving, just being
Yes.
physical and sweating is the
No.
only way to lose weight.
no,
In my opinion.
absolutely
No,
not.
listen.
Your opinion is bullshit because it's
I-
not based on your opinion. It's based on math.
It's based on my experience because in high school,
experience? You've always been
wrestled.
fucking shredded.
I was a wrestler. In
You've
high
always
school.
been a skinny, handsome son of a bitch.
That's
so
not
don't even
true.
try to tell me your experience.
This is not true.
First time I met Lane, he was overweight, self-abusive, sit-ridden.
All of this.
Oh, what's that from? Shit, what's that from? Damn it, I can't remember where that's from. But yeah.
I'm thinking of heavyweights, right?
I'm just making shit off the top of my
Yeah,
head.
No, that's from. Yeah.
Yeah, he's making shit up. But I've dealt with losing weight when you don't have weight to lose or whatever. It sucks.
You're a wrestler. You guys lost weight
The
in
only
unhealthy
way
ways.
to lose-
Peanut butter and toast.
The only way to lose
Lots of
weight
water today.
is to be active. Like people would fucking lose 5 pounds during wrestling practice.
That's water weight.
Is water weight, but it's also just like you're
No,
burning calories
no, you don't.
too.
You don't exercise to lose weight. You exercise to get healthy. You lose weight in the kitchen. The only way to lose weight is a caloric deficit.
I think if you get into a regular pattern of working out, your body gets.
I think
it
you're both
changes
right.
metabolism.
But you should definitely
There's
move
a
your
lot-
body.
you
to
cannot. You have to have both.
There's a lot to that, and we are not dietitians or professional trainers.
No, I am. Neither. I am neither, is what I meant to say.
Bottom line is caloric deficit, whether you're active or not. As long as you're caloric deficit, you'll lose weight. That's the bottom line.
What is caloric?
Caloric deficit is intaking less than you burn.
Oh, yeah. Burning more calories
Right.
every day
So
than
if
you're
I'm just
putting-
sitting at home
eating,
on a
ingesting.
Saturday, just sitting around doing nothing, I'll eat 1,000 calories. And if I'm at work, on my feet 10 hours a day, then then I'll eat like 3,000 calories.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
I fucking have to, or
For
otherwise
sure.
I'll literally collapse.
For sure.
And also, if you cut sugar out, it's a major, major change. You cut sugar out because when you get hungry after eating sugar, you will just start shaking. I've never had those hunger tremors since I cut out sugar because your body cannot process like as much sugar. Yes, the amount of sugar that we just like to start this whole conversation of sugar. The amount of
Diabetes.
sugar that is
I
in
mean-
most things we eat.
Neither of us are diabetic, though, so we don't understand.
I'm predisposed to it genetically.
So you
You don't need to be
Monitor.
diabetic to get the sugar shakes.
I've never had the sugar shakes.
Yeah, but
I
when was the
can
last
get
time you
real
were
sick
truly
if I get like
starving?
real hungry and like my sugar level drops. I'll get real sick. And I can throw up.
Yeah.
Been going on my whole life.
I get hangry. I get really
It's not
hungry. I
hangry,
get
asshole.
really angry if I'm hungry.
When your diet is a lot of sugar in your diet, whether you know it or not, and then you don't eat for a long time, like so you skip lunch, whatever, it's like 4 PM. Next thing you know, your blood sugar crashes. But when it really crashes, I haven't had that problem. Now I can not eat all day and not crash because if you don't eat sugar, lots of fiber and lots of very healthy. You get all your vitamins and minerals with all the ground seeds I've been eating. Level, just fucking laser straight, dude. It's awesome having the same
All right.
amount of energy no matter what.
All right.
It's great.
I'll take your word for it. Because I do know people
Don't
that
take my word for it. Read a book, bitch.
no, but I do know people that don't eat lunch all the time, and they probably don't eat sugar or whatever.
Yeah,
Don't you fucking
dude.
What?
Fiber farts.
don't you fucking start that shit because you get to pick the next topic out of.
Or he gets to. You give it your
He gets
permission.
to. It gets to.
What's
Or
with you and
what's-
giving people permission?
What's your next topic? You got your next topic ready?
Yeah, fried chicken.
You have 4 of them. That's not one of them.
Yeah, it is poker chicken.
John's had 6
Poker
of them.
chicken. I'm sorry. It says poker chick. Where do we get poker chicken at?
Poker chicken.
It says poker chicken. You asshole.
Mine says poker chick.
No, it does not.
No. I'll
Chicken.
pull it up.
Bullshit.
I'll pull it up right
Bullshit.
now.
I have it on mine as chicken.
It says poker chick. Right there. It only says chick.
Your computer's wrong.
Yeah, refresh your screen.
Okay, so that we got that. So we did first time getting drunk.
It still says poker chick. But anyway, go on with
During
either
cabbage.
either or.
What? During the cabbage. What the fuck did I write down?
Or it's Derek's turn.
So poker chicken. So last Saturday we did World Series of Poker. It's been going on. It's Omaha World Series of Poker. It's been going on for 40 fucking years. Always. Lunch is always fried chicken. You pay $25 to get in. You pay $7 for lunch. You always get fried chicken and baked beans.
$27.
$32 total.
Okay, 32.
Damn, dude. You always get fried chicken. Well, so last year we had to skip it, obviously. Couldn't.
Yeah.
So this year, it's like everyone's just like psyched to shit. We got like a record turnout.
And what did you get for the $32?
Shut- record turnout. And of course, because the snow hit, so only like 17 people of the 35 people showed up. It sucked. It really sucked. But the only reason I want to stay alive for the morning is to get to lunch and eat as much fried chicken
It's
as I
for
possibly
that
can.
fried chicken.
As much fried chicken as I can, because when's the next time I'm going to be in a room with 3 chafing
It's-
dishes full of fried chicken?
It's
right?
all you can eat fried chicken.
Is whatever's sitting there is what you eat. It's what's available.
Is what they put in front of you, chicken.
Because, and I've been I haven't had fried chicken for 6 months. So I'm like, fuck you, poke fried chicken, right? And so I hear, oh, lunch is here, and I go, oh, fried chicken. And these fucking assholes walk in the room with bags full of fucking witch sandwiches.
Chicken?
I go,
That's a good sandwich.
fuck!
Chicken sandwiches?
No! Turkey, ham, and roast beef.
The 3
Half
choices.
sandwiches. They were the worst sandwiches I've ever had in my entire fucking life.
That's kind of
They were horrible.
I didn't know which
The
did
bread
catering.
was somehow dry and wet at the same time. The fillings were almost non-existent.
I mean-
what was there tasted like nothing. I was so fucking mad. I got knocked out in the next like hour and a half because I couldn't concentrate. I was so fucking angry about not getting chicken. When they've been giving you chicken for 40 fucking years, and then all you get you some bullshit sandwiches. Fuck which. There's one place in Omaha, so I know where they got it from. Fuck you.
What organization is this? Which?
It's called the Witch. It's Witch.
No, which poker organization.
There's no poker organization. It's just a group that my dad's been in for. It's a private. It's a very private.
So
thing.
that's what I want to know.
Yeah,
is like, who are we complaining
It's
to?
an invite-only thing.
A private group.
And
You're
so I called my dad
complaining
like
to
the
a
next day.
Private group.
Next day I call my dad and I go, Dad, did you approve the fried chicken substitution? And he goes, no, I don't know what the fuck that was. We will not be going back to that host. Because, basically someone hosts at their house.
Yeah, and
I
they
was
fucked up.
I was so fucking angry.
Can you really blame a place on catering though? Like, think about it. Like some
the guy whose house we were at has
catered
been,
that.
the guy whose house we were at has been in this fucking organization now, has been in this club for 37 years.
Sounds like a fellowship.
He fucking knows better.
Klansman.
And then his wife and, I don't know, adopted daughter or nanny, I don't know. All of a sudden, there's just some Asian shit.
Definitely a Klansman.
Why?
I don't know.
Why not?
Why is it?
Why not?
would you get Klansmen?
Why not? I don't know. I'm trying to excite this story a little bit. You're just talking about, you're complaining about some private catering event.
It's not a catering event. What the fuck is wrong with you?
Some poker,
What the fuck is...
Some poker group.
After 45 years of fried
didn't get the
chicken and
food.
I'm given a piece of shit sandwich? Fuck you. But it's up to the
Have
host.
you been to the tournament before?
Yes. Since I was 18, I've been going to this fucking thing.
Do they have their own
It's like half your life.
review process?
Yes.
Can you complain to the board?
Well, that's
or
what I
whatever?
was pissed off about. I go, Dad, did you approve this? Because my dad organized the entire thing. I go, Dad, did you approve
Where's
the fried
your
chicken
complaint
substitution?
at?
And
Have
he
people
goes,
received it?
absolutely fucking not. I did not approve this change. And that's, like I said, we're not going to go back to that place, to that house, because the host fucked up hardcore.
So this is just a message for all the other poker groups out there.
Don't be a fucking prick. Okay, obviously you're off your
fuck with
tits.
the
You're
fucking-
off your tits right now. So
I'm
maybe
off
why
my
don't you-
tits, man.
Yeah, dude, because
you're complaining about fried chicken.
You're derailing the
Can
fried chicken.
Can I ask you this question though? Where was the fried chicken from?
That you
Nowhere.
No,
didn't
previously.
exist.
No, in previous years.
Albertsons, Hy-Vee, Family Fare,
Oh,
wherever
multiple
it came
places.
from.
It's just always fried chicken,
doesn't
no
matter.
matter what.
There's 3 chafing dishes of
was
fried
there
chicken.
gravy?
No, but there's baked beans and all kinds of sides. This time we got some bullshit sandwiches with some just like potato salad in a bucket. Bullshit.
Can we acknowledge maybe someone's wife like decided like, oh, you know what? I like
No,
sandwiches.
fuck that guy's wife.
Well, did you think? Could we maybe blame this guy? Who is this guy?
Jesus
I want to know
Christ.
a name. Let's fucking
Mike
call him out.
Kellen.
Oh my god!
In a.
I hope he doesn't get death threats now from our listeners.
Dude, no, I mean,
Your fucking face is so.
because he fucking knows better. He fucking knows better. He's been in this fucking group for
How
so
old
long.
is this motherfucker?
60s?
Let's kick his ass.
Yeah.
Well,
Hey, he
know where
probably
he
lost
lives.
a bunch of money in the stock market. Now he can't retire the way he wanted to.
Trash Talk Omaha does not condone kicking.
Of any asses.
Mike
Mr. Guy.
Wazowski.
No.
Mike Wisniewski.
Mike Wazowski's.
Mike Nelson's.
What pissed me off the most was that it was his kid.
It's
volunteered
always
the
the
house.
fucking kid, man.
This kid. Okay. God, I didn't want to devolve into this, but it was so irritating. This kid. I'll tell you his name because he's on TV. Anthony Kellen is.
I don't know where my last.
He is
beer
a
at.
professional poker player and MMA fighter. I find out. So he. Before we start playing at like 10 o'clock. He goes puts on the TV. I'm assuming he's put on ESPN to watch some football or something you have in the background because people want to see these things.
And
right?
you still think you're getting chicken at this point?
Yes, shut the fuck up. So he puts on a poker show. I go, what network is playing poker at 9 a.m. on a Saturday?
Yes.
Turns out he went to YouTube to play a video of a poker tournament in Vegas that he was in.
So he's like, oh, watch my greatest hits while you think about getting chicken in the near future.
And I'm like, how much yoga does this guy do to be able to suck his own dick this hard? 'Cause
What
it was
astrological
crazy.
sign was he? You know? Do you know?
You're clearly off your tits and you're not contributing
That's
anything
a
to
good
the
question.
conversation.
I'm asking.
gonna talk
What's his
Derek
name
now.
again?
Yeah, Anthony Kellen. He fought out of. He's 30.
Is he from Omaha?
Yes, from Omaha. But he fought out of.
Trash talk him,
Shut
man.
up. He fought out of something somewhere in Minnesota. His record is dog shit. 2-12.
Anthony Kellen,
And he's
MMA
a
fighter
short-
page.
And he's a short little bitch too.
Oh my god, he is a
Are you
short
gonna
little
fight
bitch.
I realize why he
He's
has this
212-1.
it was dog shit attitude he has because he's 5'3", professional poker player
Born in
Heavy
1991.
quotes.
She
You
was
can
like
fight him.
31 years
You can
old.
kick his ass, I bet.
Dude, it's not even a contest, just for physics alone. I'm sure he has his talent and the technique and the practice. Absolutely.
He's
Speed
212
for
and 1.
strength.
Probably
Yeah,
not.
but I have more than a foot on this guy and probably 200 pounds on
I
him.
mean, don't we always see that though?
So
like
I'm not going to fight
the
this
speedy
guy.
guy.
He's only 5'3".
But
I
the
think you should fight him.
but the point is that's not funny though. I might kill him. Just physics, dude.
Trash Talk Omaha is not threatening
If you
this
hit
guy.
if you hit a Geo Metro with a semi truck, the
A
Geo
what?
Will, if you hit a Geo Metro with a semi truck, the Geo will lose.
What is it?
Same thing.
A tiny ass car.
Do you have to
Do you
like?
not know what a Geo Metro is?
No, I don't.
A
I was
Geo?
Like, it's like
You're my age. You
are
know what a fucking
are
Geo
you?
is.
Do you want to use that kind of language, man? Like,
Geo Metro?
We're trying to get
It's
a
not
sponsorship
it's not
with
a Geo-
Geo Metro right now.
It's not a Geo Tranny, okay? It's Geo Metro.
whoa!
Jesus,
like,
dude.
Watch your
God.
mouth.
So what the fuck are you
okay?
talking about?
Trash Talk is not going to do this type of behavior.
Exactly.
Anyway, so I had to fucking deal with this fucking.
So
prick.
anyways, it started
No
shooting
fucking
up the
shit.
place.
So I started blasting. Ah, God damn it. So I was so fucking away with that. So I went home and I was going to eat some chicken, but ended up going somewhere else. So last weekend I finally went to Family Fair.
Did you get your goddamn
Let me
chicken?
fucking heart this
So
shit
so,
up.
so this Saturday I went and got some chicken for Family Fair. I got
Which one?
I got the off
Which Family Fair?
by my house. They sell the day old chicken in the cold chicken in the clamshells.
It's good chicken.
But with air fryer, take it home 4 minutes at 400 degrees. You got fresh fried chicken right there, so you don't have to pay for their fresh fried chicken, which is already sitting under a heater anyway. So you go home anyway.
It's only been
and then
there
I
for
made
32
myself
hours.
my own macaroni and cheese with like my own dude. So I ate like dog shit on Saturday, and all day Sunday I was just like my stomach hurt. I was just shitting all day Sunday. It sucked.
So this was
Saturday was amazing. Sunday hurt so bad.
This was the chicken poker story. Next topic, Derek.
Poker chicken, not chicken poker.
Poker chicken has now wrapped up.
And you say,
Derek,
and so
next topic.
you're being a prick because you're all fucked up.
I'm not.
Yeah, you absolutely are because
You
you're,
think
you're
I'm-
doing that thing. You're doing it.
I'm
I know
doing
what
the
you
thing.
do.
Do you
What's
want to
that
hear
thing?
about the
Be a
Missouri
prick.
Moving the topic along.
police accidentally sent out a broadcast alert amongst all the citizens that was supposed to be a test of the system, but ended up being a broadcast to everyone story about Batman.
Wait.
So it's like
All
Hawaii.
right. So members of the Missouri State Highway Patrol are saying, "Holy smokes, Batman!" this week after an emergency alert was mistakenly sent out to mobile devices statewide.
They said Batman to people.
Yes, so I'll tell you here what it was said.
Batman's on his
Part
way.
of the message read, Gotham City, Missouri, purple/green, 1978 Dodge 3700 GT. That perfectly fits the
Joker?
vehicle of the Joker's that he drove around in. The license plate that they had as part of the message too also read, "You kid me," UKIDME, which is what it has on the movie as well.
Okay.
The original
Well, at
Batman
least-
Michael
so-
Keaton.
Well, at least it wasn't like test penis dick balls. You know, at least it was like something, funny.
So what, was this another cops catching Pokemon thing? Like having
No,
fun
No,
with
no,
this
there was a
stuff?
test of the emergency system,
It
but
was like
somebody
the
accidentally broadcast it everywhere.
Like Hawaii, the Hawaii missile alert system.
Oh,
except
yeah.
this is
No,
a lot
that's
less.
fucked
This is a
up.
lot less scary.
Where was this at? What?
Missouri.
Oh, I was gonna guess.
Missouri.
What color is that? What flavor is that?
Kansas
color?
City, Missouri.
Citrus punch.
Truly.
I would say no.
Truly, what
I'm
color
half
is
thinking.
that?
These
Green.
are really fucking good. I'm really kind of pissed that
Do you-
these seltzers are that good.
Do you have another story that we could maybe guess what state it's in from, Derek?
Maybe. Okay. Journalist gets hit by car live on TV.
Oh, yeah. Did you see that one?
I never
That is
saw it.
crazy.
I feel like I heard about it.
Yeah. So the
What's she talking
intersection.
about?
All right.
I don't know, but the car comes around and like you can tell that like they can't see her because of her the A pillar. Like they're blind,
Yeah.
the blind spot, and they just I'm like whoa, fuck.
This lady gets hit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
It should be
And
like
it's
What kind
like-
of car is
In
it?
some ways, though, it's not even the craziest part of the story. Right after it happens, the guy's like so worried about her, and she just goes, "Yeah, it's not the first time this has happened to me," and references something that happened to her in college,
what the fuck.
and just continues on with her reporting.
I've been railed by worse trains.
Well, she didn't get hit too hard.
She obviously got hit harder.
No, it was a slow like after like a turn thing, like after a stop sign. She didn't get like nailed.
Do you remember when you hit me with your
She
fucking
got
car?
run over.
You deserved it. What were you doing?
You fucking ran me over.
What do you mean he ran you over?
He fucking ran me over. I
Explains a lot.
jumped in front of it.
No, don't be a dick. Stop it.
Name that fuck.
Clearly fucked.
No, I'm fucking. Make you feel better.
You're a fucking dick.
Yeah, you know it.
Yeah, I'm the one editing the video, so.
So
So
that was.
I'm going to
Ow,
name that one the
asshole.
John Out.
I'm gonna name that the angry trucker.
Ow! I tore my asshole. Ow! That hurt.
Check yourself.
All right.
Damn.
So a woman was reporting on live local news in West Virginia was struck by a car and managed to keep reporting. In the clip, which was captured by WSAZ and then you'll have to guess the state later.
Saz.
Yorgi was reporting from a water main break when a car came around the corner and clipped her, knocking her off her mark.
That was her name.
Yeah, must be her last name, Yorgi.
That'd be sucking their first name.
Live on air, you hear her say, "Oh my gosh, I just got hit by a car,"
You have the video?
but I'm okay. Tim,
Do you have the video? Play the video.
At least some audio
I can
from it,
taste
just
that.
like the thunk.
I can
You know,
taste that
like
fart.
you taste it.
Yeah. No, play the audio, and I'll cut it into the video.
I just think that's the funniest. I mean, it's not funny when people get hit by cars, but like when you hear that thunk, you know, like I'm all right.
Yeah, meat hitting metal. Just, yeah, I know what you're saying.
I'm gonna guess Ohio. I feel like it's Ohio for some reason. You know, there's plenty of
No, it's not.
reporters out
No.
there. No, it's Florida. They'd be like, I'm still holding the gator. Don't worry. You know,
Raleigh, North Carolina. I don't know. I have nothing.
very specific. It's bonus points if you guess the city too. Cleveland, Ohio.
Play the.
I'm trying to get the video. I've got all these links like are
Is
not
that it?
giving me the video.
The old Brenner.
Brenner.
Yeah.
I don't know what that is.
What's that? Don't do it. Don't fucking do it.
All I can think about is it fell out of this one. That'd be
Her name is Tori Yorgi.
Tori Yorgi.
Tori
That
Yorgi.
sucks. That sucks.
The best part is that John farted on his microphone.
Well,
And
I
now
didn't
he
talk
has to
into it.
talk into
well,
his
as soon as I turned it
microphone.
upside down, I'm like, if this falls, this is gonna be a really expensive fart.
Yeah. And now you have to talk into the microphone that you farted
I didn't
on.
fart into the microphone. See, it's fine. I didn't fart into the microphone. I did that one time.
Takes a picture, and in that picture is this ET.
Sorry. All right, that was Dr. Stephen Greer, everybody.
And everyone looking.
Tori Yogey joins us now live in Dunbar. And Tori, they're not seeing any flakes, but wet roads. And now we're starting to experience, unfortunately, in freeze thaw, we see this, water main breaks.
And live reporting is a tough job.
Okay.
Something that WSAZ TV's Tori Yorgi knows all too
Tori
well.
Yorgi.
WSAZ and shared on
skipping.
Twitter is jarring to watch.
Oh yeah, she's blowing forward into her own camera.
I'm okay. I just got hit by a car, but I'm okay, Tim.
Can I see? Can you?
Okay.
Tori?
Woo! We're all good. I'm okay. Yeah, you know that's live TV for you. It's all good.
And we are so glad that she's
Oh, that's
okay.
Wisconsin.
Yorgi goes on to say that she was.
Yeah. Either Minnesota or Wisconsin. I'll go Minnesota.
I don't even. Do you know if I was bumped down, low, or up high, sir?
I just saw you disappear
I don't even
out of the
know.
screen.
I don't even know, Tim. My whole life just flashed before my eyes.
Jesus.
That was Tori Yorgi.
Tori Yorgi. That's a
Tori-
horrible.
How was your week?
Sounds like she almost died, dude. Are you sure this is your like story for the day? Week?
She's perfectly fine. I think it was like slick outside, and a car just like came around and like
I'm gonna
lost
say
control.
I'm gonna say Wisconsin.
I always said that, you asshole.
No, you said Minnesota.
No, you
I
said North
said-
Carolina,
you
Raleigh,
know,
North Carolina.
but
or
You
as
did
soon
something
as
say Raleigh, North
You said Florida
Carolina.
first off.
No, I said
But
Ohio.
But I heard the.
And now I say
when heard it-
Minnesota.
I heard the
You're
accent.
both
I
wrong.
heard
She might be
Fine, What
Canadian.
is it? What is it?
John's not far.
South Dakota.
West Virginia.
Fuck.
West Virginia would snow. Oh, that's right. I keep forgetting how north West Virginia is.
How climate is like changing, you know?
That too.
And like it's
What
actually
is climate?
really mild in the Midwest this time of year for some weird reason. We've had like a couple of days of cold weather.
Yeah.
That's like it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Who's got the next story?
I don't know what during the cabbage.
Is it my turn?
Yeah.
Okay.
What is during the cabbage?
Did you know? You want to know some good news?
Sure.
Great news.
Oh yeah.
The Republicans and Democrats in the House and Senate beat the stock market last year.
They made more money than they would have if they didn't have insider knowledge.
Exactly.
Oh.
So a lot of them
trade
spent money
news.
on it, medical insurance bullshit or whatever, medical field stuff for all the
I mean,
shots and crap for COVID.
yes, a lot of them invested into pharma, but they just beat the stock market in general, you know?
When was the last year that didn't happen?
Yeah, that's probably a better question.
That's a good question, and I don't have that information in front of me, Derek.
Well,
So,
God
but
damn,
it
how
happened
is
in
that
2021, and I think it ties in with my last topic about the rich getting richer, people playing the game again and again.
How is that legal?
And we keep playing D&D again and again.
Don't bring D&D into this.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to
asshole.
slander
You're a little bitch. You know
the
that?
dragons.
You're a bitch.
I didn't-
You're
I didn't-
bored and drunk, and you're a little bitch.
No, it's because I was picking at the table
If
right
you-
now.
You ruined what I put down on this table.
No, I was picking at it. I'm sorry.
It's ruined. It's not just if you picked at it until it was ruined.
I ruined it, you guys. I'm sorry. Free market, it's all my fault.
You make me sick.
Not to be racist, but you're a cunt.
No, it's fine. You know what? I didn't gamble on the market because I didn't have insider information, and I don't know what
A
to
girl's
invest
vagina
in.
feels like.
Good one.
Wow.
Thanks.
My stocks are in the shit.
We don't have to talk about that. Anyone else got anything to say before we end this podcast?
I think we petered
I think
out
the
on this.
Chiefs are going to win the Super Bowl,
Fuck Derek.
and I don't think it's going to be that hard.
But why don't you want to have? A Super
You're
Bowl
pretty
party?
confident in them being the Bengals.
This was no. I told people this weekend this is the Super Bowl. Bills or Chiefs. That winner is winning the Super Bowl.
Yeah, it's true, I think.
I'm honestly not even worried about the rest of the games, really.
Why don't you want to have a Super Bowl party? God.
He's got his family thing.
I got my family.
Family thing.
Yeah, we stand in a circle and we hold our hands out and we watch the game.
They fucking pray to their chief god.
Oh.
No, it's more like.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's like,
I forgot what sect you were in.
you didn't have the right tone.
Oh, okay. Well, that's how I do it. That's how my religion does it, and you're slightly different, which means I have to kill you.
He's the home angelical. You don't understand. He's a Baptist. It's a big difference.
Mahomes bet. I get what you're saying.
I had my
It's-
15th
A
thesis.
chieftist.
Okay. Well,
Does anyone have another topic they'd like to talk about for tonight? Or is this podcast
I
over?
think this is fucking over.
Are you fucking over?
This
Because you're done with
podcast
the
is
Red Trulies. Trash Talk Omaha will be back next week when we discuss.
More
Your
topics.
mother's ass.
If you have anything you want to hear about, let us know at.
TrashTalkOmaha@gmail.com.
Or all the social media. Support us on Patreon
But we'll ignore you.
and
That
stuff.
and all of it.
Which I have
YouTube,
no control over.
fucking Instagram. We have a TikTok. Subscribe and like.
Why?
We have a TikTok.
We
We
have
have never made a TikTok
Hold
on.
on, you
We have a
Okay,
TikTok.
Okay, then we'll definitely get that edited.
There's no updated. There's nothing updated,
We'll
but
get that
it's on
edited.
there.
So we got TikTok, YouTube,
Patreon,
Patreon, Facebook,
Instagram, Facebook.
Twitter,
I tweeted.
which is like 13 posts for 3 years.
Maybe.
Are you creeping on us?
Yes, absolutely.
He knows our tweets. Hey, I love you. But fuck off.